my golf guru site, it's just I haven't really done much of that for the last 3 or 4 years. I've just been writing content and just mucking around with it, but I'm looking at doing more with that now. And so I just look, it's just organic, and I've got a sort of a database I write to every now and then, but I haven't really done much with it, but looking to expand that.
Okay, and that's where ThriveCart comes in, I imagine?
Yes, because I've sort of mucked around with some shopping carts and never really had anything that I liked. I've never done upsells that well, but when I have done them, it's always worked well. So I thought, when I saw your email, I thought, oh, this looks good. So I don't even know how I got on your list, to be honest, Vic. I've got no idea, to be honest. It's weird how it happens, but just the email came through at the right time, and yeah, jumped on it. It was good.
Yeah, no, it's a really good deal. I have a few customers who use SamCart, which is it's pretty good actually. I don't want to talk crap about them, but SamCart, they have a low plan, but it's quite limited, but their actually full featured plan starts at $99 a month, and then their next tier after that is $199. So when I saw the deal, I jumped on it as well, because I know it's going to go up in price. And
yeah.
Well, let me open it up. And
yeah, I looked at that ClickFunnels, and that was very, very expensive, and I just thought, wow, it just adds up, every $300 a month or something. And
oh man,
yeah, didn't want to spend that.
ClickFunnels too, Cameron. I've heard a lot of bad stories from my customers about ClickFunnels. Like it's really buggy. I mean, they have a lot of users. I mean, as a company, they're doing amazingly well. And one of my customers, I don't know how true it is, but he basically said that he got screwed out of a lot of affiliate commissions because they had this.
Really?
Yeah, they had a contest where they would pay for the lease of your dream car if you referred 100 ClickFunnels accounts, and he did that.
Really?
But the accounts that he referred were it was like a mix of the 297, the 97, and then the really entry-level account that I think they don't do anymore.
Okay.
And then they rescinded they basically reneged on the deal because they didn't specify.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't specify that. Like, look, they all have to be 297 accounts. They just said 100 referrals, and knowing their lifetime value, I still think that's a pretty good deal for them. But whatever, man.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So let me open up ThriveCart, and maybe you can give me some ideas of like what you're thinking to do with it, and I could walk you through. And like I said, I can't show you my business account, but I could show you our personal account that we haven't really started using.
That's fine. I understand. That's not a problem, buddy. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Would you use ThriveCart for a free offer, or like a lead generation sort of booklet or something, and then try and upsell them straight away? Is that something that you're doing?
Like a free plus shipping?
Or is it more for free plus shipping, or just an ebook download or something like that, and then try and bump them straight away? Is that something that you're doing, or would you do?
It's not something that I'm personally doing. It's something that I'm going to do, and it's something that my customers are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can tie it in with your email software. So I just thought that was probably my main question I thought about overnight. Would just use it for a free ebook, or on the Golf Green business, I've written a booklet on how to explain the whole green and how to install them. So I could give that away, and then bump them into an offer on the first purchase of a green, for example. I mean, I can't see why it wouldn't work.
Easily, and ThriveCart has these rules. Here, let me share my screen with you, and we could sort of brainstorm how you could use this. Let me know when you see my screen, okay?
Oh, yeah, got it.
Okay. Okay. So let's say that we create a new product for you. Have you already had a little play inside ThriveCart? You're kind of.
I've had a little play, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got a bit of a clue, yeah. It's quite good. It doesn't have a very good shipping option at the moment, but that was sort of what I was trying to do, was give away a couple of, like a free book or some free. I've got a couple of little training aids that only cost me about $1 or something each, and I could give them away to try and get them on the list, one, and then two, upsell them straight away into a more profitable product. But unfortunately, yeah, their shipping options aren't sort of ready to go yet. So it's more digital at this stage.
Correct, and they're introducing the physical product update. I think that's the very next thing. People have been talking about it a lot. But I know
they did say that, yeah.
I did hear some people are already doing physical products. They're basically just using the billing address, and they're just confirming that because you can add custom fields to your checkout form. So if you want to collect the shipping info, you can do that, and then you can manually fulfill the order. Yeah. Well, I do most of the fulfillment myself anyway. Myself and my brother. I've got stock here at home and also in Melbourne, and it's not hard to do. I mean, it's just a matter of heading off to the post office once or twice a week. It's simple, but yeah, I just didn't see a way to add shipping on it, extra. So if you're doing a free plus shipping, you just have to, I suppose, just include it in the one price. Just say, yeah. I mean, I think there's a workaround, which wouldn't be too hard. All right. Well, let's do, like an experiment. So let's create a new product, and let's say it's your free plus shipping offer. And we'll just go through this real quick. So what would we call it?
Look, BioSwing is my most popular book. BioSwing.
One word?
Or just put golf book. Just put golf book or something. Yeah, just something golf book, or that'd be fine.
All right, golf book.
Yeah.
Okay, quantity unlimited. We could limit it to. Oh, okay.
Just one, I suppose. Was that per person, or is that for everyone?
I think that's for. Man, that's a good question. I wonder. Let's say. I haven't experimented with this feature yet. But okay, whatever. Let's just say one for now. I don't know if this is a false scarcity or if this is a real physical limit that they're talking about. Okay, so next. Okay, and let's say, how much would it cost?
Well, with shipping, it would be $10, $9.95.
Okay.
So that includes the postage.
Okay. So say $9.95. I've only got PayPal hooked up right now, so we'll just use that.
Me too.
Okay. You guys have Stripe in Australia, right?
I think you can get it. I actually don't have it, so I've used a system called eWay, which is one of Australia's biggest payment gateways, but that apparently will be hopefully added to Thrive soon, but otherwise I'll just use PayPal.
Okay. I haven't had any problems with PayPal and Thrive, actually.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so fulfillment, provide an access. So let's say we'll just have cam at cam.com. Success URL. So we'll say golfguru.com/FS. Thanks. I'm just making this up as I go along a bit.
Thanks. Yeah, I understand. That's fine, mate.
Okay, we'll say it never expires. And then see here, this is how people have been fulfilling it so far, I think. It says, do you want to ship a CD DVD? Yeah. And what they do is they, I think they use Kunaki, and inside your Kunaki account, you can connect to CreateSpace, which is the Amazon ebook or physical book. I think. Don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
So, okay, but we'll just leave that off for now. Do you want to customize your customer's invoice? We'll just leave it default for now as well. And next. Is sales tax a thing? You guys have VAT, right? No,
I mean, I just absorb it all. It gets too complicated otherwise. I just don't worry about it.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Must be a huge hassle to be in the EU and have to deal with that.
Well, we have GST here, which is 10% on everything.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Australian taxes are pretty high, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a very expensive place to live now, Vic. It's I mean, we're over-governed and over-regulated. You can't almost walk down the street without having to, especially in business, you've got to have all these insurances and occupational health and safety. It's very difficult.
Oh man, don't get me started. That's one of the reasons why I came to Thailand. I have a very libertarian bent, and in the U.S. it's the same bullcrap.
Yeah. I've got some mates that live in Thailand for the same reason. They just got sick of Australia and they go over there and they live their life. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not like a country that you would expect to, or that you would equate with freedom on paper. Say, oh, well, what about all the corruption and this and that? But actually, on the street, on a day-to-day level, you have much more freedom in Thailand than in the U.S. There's no police hassle. Well, that's not true. There's police hassle you, but you just pay them a few bucks and you're on your way.
Yeah, right.
Whereas in the U.S., you try to bribe a cop, or if they want to hassle you, that's it, man. You're done.
Yeah, I got into trouble in the US. My mate I was with got done for DUI, and I got kicked out of the car and left on the side of the road without a mobile phone. And I didn't know the country. I mean, I'd only been there a couple of days, and it was midnight. It was no good at all.
Jesus.
So yeah, the cops didn't give a shit, mate. They just left me there. It was pretty ordinary.
Yep.
Anyway. Fun and games.
Yeah. So this is the bump. So apparently these convert really well.
Yeah.
And
have you tried these bumps? Because this is what I think would work well for me, especially on a free offer. You could just have something for $19 or $20, 25 or 27 or whatever the number is. But have you got any sort of ideas on what works well?
Yeah. Well, I haven't used the bumps with ThriveCart, but I've seen people using them with ClickFunnels, some of my customers. And like if you're offering, let's say, an ebook or a report, then you can offer the audio version as a bump.
Yeah.
I know that works. And I know Russell Brunson does that as well. What else?
So I've got a DVD of that book, the golf book. I've got a DVD of it. So to me, that's the natural thing that you would add as a bump.
That's perfect. Yeah, for sure. So let's say golf book DVD. Yeah. And let's say, what is that, like $19 or something?
Yeah, I'd sell it for $19, give or take. I mean, it doesn't, that'd be good.
Okay.
So you just edit that and go.
Yep, exactly. Let's say only 2 left, or whatever. Golf Guru DVD. Only $19 while supplies last. The cool thing with physical products is you can actually, with plausible deniability, claim that you have limited stock. Only while.
Well, that's true. I've only got about 50 of them left.
Only 50 left.
But I wouldn't put that in there.
No.
I like yours. Only 2 left. But you're exactly right. It's very easy to prove.
I've actually read somewhere, and I don't know how true it is, that the best scarcity number is 2.
Is that right?
That the highest converting scarcity number is 2, yeah. I wonder if I can make this centered. But okay, whatever. Only 19 while supplies last. Shipping, let's say free shipping included. Okay. So there's your bump. And as you can see, you don't get a whole lot of control over how it looks, but that's probably one of the good things about it. Because
well, it's almost like a Google ad, isn't it? You can't you just can't write War and Peace, but you've limited to a few important words.
Correct. Yeah, you're not fussing with the design, and these designs are already sort of conversion focused. So So we'll go next. Okay, fulfillment could be just the same thing. I generally send people to a generic thank you page. What my customers do as well, and just say, hey, thanks for buying XYZ. Check your email. It's coming soon, and whatever other info. So golfguru.com/DVD. Thanks. Here we go.
Perfect.
and that you could use Kunaki for. Oh, but you're doing the fulfillment yourself, actually. So
I'll just do the fulfillment myself. Yeah, I mean, I'll figure it out. I'll play around with it a bit. So my next question is so what cart would you use? I use Optimized Press, WordPress. Have you got any thoughts on the best cart to use? Do you embed it on your site, or do you send them off to the ThriveCart? What's the, or do I just test them?
Right. So you actually anticipated the next step. So there's 4 checkout styles. Can you is my screen visible now?
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So you've got the tall 1-step checkout. This is hosted on ThriveCart, on the ThriveCart site.
Yeah.
You've got a 2-step checkout, also hosted on ThriveCart, which is good for a physical product. You've got the embeddable checkout, which just gives you an embed code, and you can place that on your WordPress if you want to keep it on the same page. And then you've got a pop-up, which gives you the code for a button, and you embed that button, and you click it, and you get a lightbox pop-up, which is kind of the most minimalistic option. So you could use any of these.
Have you got any thoughts on what's the best, or have you got any stats on what's the best? Or should I just try anything?
Probably. Well, what I've seen most with the free plus shipping offers is the 2-step checkout.
Yeah.
But I don't see why the 1-step wouldn't work either. I'd probably do one of these, the 1-step or the 2-step.
Yeah.
The 1-step is just so lean. It looks so
lean.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
And I believe you can split test these as well. So just for the sake of example, I'm going to select this one. Or do you want to see another one?
No, that's good. I like that. I actually don't mind the single step tool one step checkout. That's good.
Okay. So for the editor, you're also pretty limited here. And again, that's a pro and a con. So you can edit these sections: the header, the countdown timer, the guarantee seals, the fields that you're getting from people, the buy button, testimonials, bullet points, buckshot, and a little video section as well. So
really the only thing I need to do there would just be to add a custom field of address. That'd be everything. So I can post the book to them.
Yep. In fact, we can get that right now. So we can say shipping street address. Okay, we get that, making it required. Then we'll say, shipping street address. There we go. And we'll say shipping city. Shipping state.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't have states actually, do you?
Oh, we do. Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay. So Queensland's a state, right?
We have states. Queensland's a state. Yeah. Brisbane's a city. Yeah. It's all. We're just a little America, to be honest. We don't call them zips, though. We call them postcodes. That's the only difference.
Postcodes. Okay, shipping post.
But I ship my book all over the place, so I typically used to use the word zip anyway because I sell equal amounts to the USA as I do to Australia.
Okay, so you would basically get the address, the city, the state, and the postcode. Is that all you would need?
Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need. Yep.
Okay, I don't know how to make these required. I'm hoping that there's a way to do that, but okay. So we've got those. We've got the customer's business name. Probably don't need that. Customer's name, you would need that. Customer's address.
Yes.
Okay, here it is. You can collect the customer's address right here.
Full address. Perfect.
Full address. And let's see, telephone number. Yeah, why not? You could SMS.
Optional.
Make it optional. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Terms and conditions. You'd probably want to add something here about, I don't know, shipping stuff. Okay, and then we can delete those custom fields because we've got that stuff already. Okay. And I would definitely make use of the testimonial and the video.
Yeah, I've got heaps of testimonials from a book, so I can easily add them. That's not a problem.
Oh, perfect. All right, and you can put your just your logo here.
Yeah.
So I'll just take one of my customers' logos. Let's see. So just use this one. There we go. And you can add a tagline. The golf.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Guru presents. Okay.
Perfect. So it's pretty simple, isn't it? I mean, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Do you want me to keep going on this, or is it pretty?
Yeah, that's fine. Look, that was pose my main question. Just so just a small, free offer at the front end, and then upsell to something, and then obviously you can do bigger upsells as you go through.
Yeah. So let me show you that part, because that's a little bit different how that's done. So let me just finish this. Okay, this is your success page. You can have Thrive host it, which is pretty cool. You don't need to send them off-site, or on-site, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Okay, so which email marketing tool are you using?
Active Campaign.
Ah, perfect, man. That's Active Campaign's awesome, and it integrates really, really well with ThriveCart.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've tried them all, and I've ended up with that one, and I think I'm pretty happy with it.
I'll send you something in about a week or so. One of my customers, his Active Campaign email deliverability went down a lot when he switched over to Active Campaign. He's in the financial space, so that's understandable.
Righto.
But we came up, we took about 10 or 12 hours, and we came up with this huge guide / checklist for fixing deliverability and making it as high as possible.
Okay.
So that might be cool. All right. Well, yeah. I have drip, so I'll just select drip for this case. Yeah. But it'll be the same thing if you're using Active Campaign. And so what these rules do is you've got all these triggers. So you can see here's a trigger when you purchase, when your customer does one of these actions.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's good.
So like if somebody comes to your free plus shipping offer, but they gave the email, you can send them an abandoned cart sequence and say, hey man, you forgot to check out the thing. Here's a $1 off or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got all these triggers.
That stuff I've just never done that well, and that's where I'm pretty excited, because I wouldn't even have a clue how many people abandon the cart. Wouldn't have a clue, and but obviously lots of people do. So yeah, that should be good to set all that up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you've got your triggers, and based on what they do, you add them to. You apply a tag, or if Active Campaign is active, you're gonna also have the option to put them through an automation.
Perfect.
Which is really cool.
That's good.
So this stuff is really powerful right here.
Yeah, very much so.
So let's go to the next step and finish this up. And if you want people to be able to promote your stuff, then you can turn on the affiliate module. Okay. And then you just configure your settings here. Okay.
Okay.
So then they'll give you the URL. We could preview the checkout. All right, let's check it out. How's that look?
Oh, cool. It's got all the the address. That's great.
Cool.
And obviously, I'll put some testimonials in there, and I'll put an image of the book, and that should work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you charge in USD, right?
It depends. On this one, I probably would do US dollars. But I think you can change it to Australian dollars anyway. It gives you the option.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's one of the selling points.
Yeah, which is awesome, because a lot of them don't do it. So you've got to charge in US dollars, and I mean, it's not too much of a train wreck, but yeah, some Australians don't like it. So yeah, they don't buy it.
All right, so real quick, I've got about 10 minutes left. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, man, I appreciate you're busy. Yeah, look, you said 15 minutes, so I'm easy. If you need to go, that's fine.
Okay, let me just show you the funnel stuff, because it's set up a little bit differently, and it's pretty cool. Got it? Okay. So let's say you want to do a funnel with the golf book, right? All you would do is you would click Create Funnel. Then you would enable the sales funnel for golf book.
Yeah.
And then you start to get some different options. So you've got, you can give out URLs for each purchase in the funnel. I usually just give out the same URL and just have it all delivered via email or whatever the case may be. You can integrate with your membership platform.
Got you.
I don't know if that's something you have. Do you have like a membership program or something?
Yeah, I'm with DAP.
Okay.
Which sort of works quite well for what I do. I've got some training courses, some training ads. What sort of price points would you be looking at for the upsells, or is that just something you experiment with?
I mean, you'd know better than I would, Cam, like what works in your market, I think. But I know that golfers usually don't mind spending money. It's a pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty high average.
It's not a bad market.
Yeah. But yeah, I would just say, the typical funnel that everyone is pitching is always, kind of a tripwire. In this case, it would be the free plus shipping. You've got the bump as well. It's a little bit more. The bump, from what I understand, should be, it should be sort of an impulse buy, right? It shouldn't be.
Yeah, sure.
Shouldn't be something you think about.
A no-brainer.
Yeah, a no-brainer, exactly.
Yeah, just a no-brainer. Yeah.
And then the upsell would be, a little bit more. Let's say, not $47.97, and then another upsell would be either a continuity or a profit maximizer, where you would, you'd sell something more high ticket. And the thing is with each of these steps, wherever the person stops buying, you can tag them in ActiveCampaign and then launch into the sequence that upsells them the thing that they didn't buy.
Brilliant. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's good, isn't it?
So like if I only bought the front end product, then I'm ripe to be pitched the core product, which is, let's say, $97. And you could just send me emails about that, whatever. Once I buy that, you give me another tag and say, hey, Vic, I have this high-end product, and, you nurture me and get me buttered up for that.
That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's very clever. Yeah, Simple but clever.
Yep. I think most of the sales would probably happen on the back end like that with the email marketing. So that's pretty...
I understand, yeah. That sounds good.
Okay. So, let's say...
Well, that's very good, Vic.
Yeah?
Yeah, honestly, I can play around with that now. You've given me a little taste for it, and with that tagging option there, that's something I can set up as well, and get into it. I might just start, throwing some Facebook traffic at it later this week or early next week and see if we can make it work.
Sure, man. If you need any help with any of that stuff, I work with ActiveCampaign all the time, so just give me a holler.
Yeah.
Happy to help you out.
Is that your core business, Vic? Are you sort of an internet marketer, integrate all that sort of? Is that sort of your line of work?
Yeah. So we have a couple of different service-based offers that we do, and when I say we, I mean my business partner Leslie and I. He's a French guy. He's my neighbor actually, here in Phuket.
Oh, good.
And so the main thing that we do is a service called MemberFix, which is basically an unlimited. It's kind of like your Swiss Army knife implementation team. You need to connect different apps, implement different stuff, do stuff in ThriveCart or WordPress or various apps, ClickFunnels, etc. We work with all of that stuff. Then I have a hosting product, like a premium hosting, WordPress hosting product. And then we've got some other ancillary products. I can send you a list if you want to check out what we have.
Okay, I'm interested. Yeah.
Sure.